This is possibly the worst summer that London's ever had. It was not this bad last year, and it wasn't this bad the other year. Boring. Anyway, I'm gonna go studio now. Wearing this old sample. I never ended up doing bulk on these because I ended up prioritizing the caps. But I think I should. It's not bad, is it? Anyway, let's go. We're gonna go studio now in Streatham Common. Driving there from Camden to Streatham Common. Let's go. Long little shoot, fucking, you know what I'm saying? Long little drive, I mean. I'm slurring my words like crazy these days. I need to seriously get my sleep right because it's genuinely getting bad. Yep, finished studio session, 1 AM now. Driving through the beautiful bridge. Beautiful bridge.
But anxiety, if you had no anxiety, you would die because you wouldn't look both ways when you cross the street. Yeah. You'd just be like, la, 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 I have no anxiety. Optimists actually die younger than pessimists. You know that? It's very interesting. Optimists die young. They're like bungee jumping. They don't need a parachute. They're like...
Sorry guys, just quickly, look how stupid this is. The floor to drive on is the same color and same design as the pavement. Do you know how dangerous that is? Like, the logic on that is real stupidity. Like, kids, like, do you know how dangerous that is for kids? Anyway, I'm driving, so I'm not gonna go on a rant. Go in studio, day 2, let's go. Like, look how fucking dangerous this shit is, man. Look, there's cyclists, like the same color pavement is just insanity. You've got kids that might get confused and run onto the road. You've got even just people and adults just like walking on just because we're all human and we all make mistakes. And I've seen this even like in other roads near my area, like the school, like on the school section, to make it prettier. So they're matching the school floor, so the pavement of the floor, to match the road where cars drive. I mean, London is genuinely losing brain cells, man. It's kind of pissing me off so much. It's like, this is like, I kind of get why not everyone has a license. This shit is like I'm doing an hour drive, right? Camden to Streatham Common. I get it. It's tough. It's like any time I'm not paying attention, I could literally just, a madness could happen. Do you know what I'm saying? Like going under 20 miles per hour all times at all costs, not risking anything. Bruh, these drives are beautiful. I always forget how beautiful actually is driving long. I always forget how beautiful actually is driving far during rush hour. I never do it. There's no way I'm driving during rush hour. It's grind time though, so let's do it. Let's go. But I always forget how beautiful London City actually is. But that's because it's sunny though, isn't it? So, you know, life is getting quite exciting. Filming on my other iPhone. I left the studio at like 12. It's like 5 AM now. Why am I still awake? Because I lost my iPhone in Clapham High Street, right? So I've just basically lost it. Was trying to find it for ages, couldn't find it. Drove back home, didn't look. You can see how blue it is. I can't believe this shit happened. Like, this is a very crazy lifestyle I live. Honestly, it's some crazy lifestyle. So couldn't find the iPhone, right? Couldn't get home without maps, so it took me ages to like figure out how to get like to Camden from Clapham High Street. I know I'm not good with directions, whatever, sue me. London's just shit, do you know what I mean? So then I went home, went on my iPad, find my iPhone, and it is still there. Like, I know where it is now, and now I've got my other iPhone, and I'll be able to maybe hopefully get it, like, unless someone's grabbed it, basically. But obviously it's 4 or 5 AM. I don't see why anyone's gonna clock it yet, basically. Do you know what I'm saying? But they will clock it the longer I take. But that's why I'm going there. I'm not taking my chances. So obviously, yeah, driving back to fucking we're in fucking Marylebone now. We're gonna drive into Marylebone now, and then we'll be driving into Clapham. This is crazy, man. This is a sign from God or some shit. I don't even know. It's like, fuck, like, it is what it is though. I ain't giving up that quick. I don't give up, so let's go. iPhone, guys, let's get out of here. Look, we're in Clapham right now. Look at this, 5 AM. You know what I'm saying? Clapham is not for beginners. Shawty know what's up. Shawty wanna walk star. Jimmy found his iPhone. Going in a tunnel. No, honestly though, for real, Look, I can't lie. I accepted that I lost the phone. I've got other phones. It's fine, but they're fucking shit. That's why I got another one, because, you know, after like a few years, iPhones don't work. But, you know, I did accept it. It was more the photos that I would have lost. It wouldn't have been many. It would just been the designs I'm working on, which don't really matter because I do have them in my head. But I accepted it. I was like, fuck it, I've lost it, you know. And yeah, fuck it, I got the iPhone back. But as soon as I lost it, guys, I wasn't even bugging out. I was kind of just like I've lost loads of things in life. I've learned that, like, as soon as this materialistic shit is genuinely a part of your life and it like devastates you, you're like, low-key, life is over for you. It's not really, but you know what I mean. I've got to be harsh on this topic because it's kind of like drugs. Like, if you're addicted to heroin, is your life over? Not really, but it kind of is. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's not over. It's not impossible to get out of if you're addicted to heroin, but like, your life is basically nearly over, but it's not. Do you know what I'm saying? You know how I am when I exaggerate when I talk, you know what I mean? But yeah, I just accepted it. Fuck it, lost the phone, and I was gonna just have to now pay. I was like, okay, but I still need a phone for like iPhone footage, vlogs. I was gonna literally pay for a phone like tomorrow at Kex, Sex, whatever you want to call it, and basically it would have hurt my pockets in terms of not being able to put in the bulk order for caps, but I accepted it. I was like, yeah, fuck it, we've lost the phone. Like, this happens, and I'm probably not gonna now lose my phone for another 7 years because of how much like it's made me think, you know. But I wasn't. Yeah, I accepted it. But look, we got it back, guys. So yeah, 5 a.m. in central London. Guys, I'm gassed. I can't lie. I got the phone. Can't fuck up. Gassed, though. You know them ones though, when you lose a phone and then you actually find it back. That's like, it's weird. It's like fasting. It's like the pain you go through not being able to eat, and then you eat. Is like, you know what I mean? It's like when you think you've lost something, or just like not having something, or accepting that you can't do this for a while, or you don't have it anymore, and then you actually get it. It's like the euphoria you get from that is insane. This is why people have cold showers. I don't have cold showers because of that, but you know what I mean? It's like there is power from sustaining from things and losing things. There really fucking is. Like, it's kind of crazy. Like, but have everything backed on the iCloud, guys. We're lazy, procrastinating artists, so we're not gonna really write things on papers and save things like that. We're gonna mainly have it on notes on our phones and photos. Guys, we gotta save this shit, because losing an iPhone is one thing, but then losing your hard work that you've done, that's another thing. Like, then I would be absolutely devastated, to be fair. But that wouldn't be because of a materialistic thing. That would be because of a work thing of me losing. So yeah. Anyway, let me focus. Portland's. Okay, let's go. You know what I've not done in a while? Instagram lives. Why? Because guys, I don't know about you, but I've got this trauma thing going on with Instagram lives of, like, you know, I express myself exactly how I express myself on the vlogs here, but then on Instagram live, I don't know what it is, but Instagram's a weird platform. It's great, but like, because it builds careers, but I don't know what it is, if it's the people, like, but basically, people get triggered, man. People get triggered with this shit I say. Does it matter? Yeah, it does. You know why? Because these people listen to my music and they actually like my music, and then they don't want to hear the other shit that I've got to say. I fucking get that. Like, it's that thing of like, oh, but they're not a real fan anymore. But it's not that. Like, I've experienced a die-hard fan that like knew all my leaks and heard my flow of consciousnesses, you know, on live streams, and literally, like, he sent me a massive paragraph. I would actually try to find it. I'll blur his name. I don't think I can find it. I wish I did, because it fucking hurt me. It genuinely, like, hate comments don't hurt me. Hate comments don't hurt me, yeah. But this guy hurt me, and he basically was like, God, Jimothy, I used to love you. I used to love your music, and you've turned absolutely insane. You've turned horrible. I mean, he went on, and he used very sophisticated words to like, to describe of how much of a shit person I've become. And this is before my music career slowed down, by the way, guys. This is when I was absolutely popping. So he wasn't like messaging me in the sense of like, oh, you're dead now. It was more like, I love your music, but because I'm hearing you say these things, now my hero is like dead to me, and that shit hurt me, man. It fucking hurt me. So I basically stopped doing lives, and it wasn't because of him specifically, but it was maybe like 3 other instances. Like, it's just tough because, guys, if like this YouTube channel, I can say things, right, and no one's gonna get offended, and if you do get offended, you kind of know me now. You actually know me now. We've built a relationship. So you, the viewer, you've built a relationship with me. My fans have built a relationship with me on this channel. So if you disagree with something, you either understand what I'm trying to say and I'm just wording it wrong, or you do just disagree with me, but you go, oh fuck it, it's just his opinion. But with Instagram, it's like, if you don't brand yourself as someone who chats a lot, and then all of a sudden you go on Instagram Live and say a bunch of things, it's gonna mess with people's heads, and it will damage your music career. Like, and I'm not saying, and obviously if anyone's like thinking of doing Instagram Lives, do it. I'm not saying don't. I'm just explaining here why I've not been doing Instagram Lives, but I will do Instagram Lives again. I just find it so much easier to do the YouTube thing at the moment. Do you know what I mean? I find it easy because I love to talk. I actually love to talk. I'm very narcissistic in that way, in that manner. I love to talk. I love to tell people my experiences and what I would do to avoid them, or what you should do to avoid them, since I've gone through them. I'm that kind of guy, right? Like, everyone, I've got advice for you, which isn't good. I need to learn to like listen more sometimes on, you know, in other scenarios. But like, when I'm talking on YouTube, it works, right? It works because it works on YouTube because like, it's just YouTube. Like, it's a hidden channel. I know if this was to maybe get a bit bigger, this channel, then maybe I'd get a bit more like, ooh, I don't know if I want to say what I want to say. Guys, I actually lost my track of thought. I was gonna say something quite good and now I forgot. It's 5 AM, guys. It's look, we're in Camden now. Camden right there. This is Camden, right? We're back in the ends. I only took like literally a 30-minute drive actually, so it's not bad at all. But yeah, guys, that's why I'm not doing Instagram Live at night. And also at the same time, I need to warm up again now with the whole like me doing socials again, guys. Like, you've got to think, yeah, I took a big time off of socials. I'm not gonna just jump right back onto it like that. I'm not gonna do that, you know. And guys, look, it's not I think, I know that my shit's gonna be popping again. I know it will. I can sense it. Me losing the iPhone and all that shit, like, this is all stuff that happens before your next moment in life. Like anyway, life is getting quite exciting. Fucking weird, intense day today, but banged out the studio. We got a song coming out literally in 3 days. Let's go. So this is what's been going on. I've not slept yet, guys. I came to the realization, like, I'm gonna just try and just stay up all day today, try go to bed at like 6 and see if I can like regulate my sleeping pattern. And the thing is, like, I have tried to just firm and wake up early, like, and just try firm it, and it's not been working basically. I think one part of my brain's really satisfied with like the amount of, basically I'm getting away with it. I'm getting away with like sleeping like a bum, because my life isn't like a bum anymore. Like, the whole 2 months sober, it's gonna be 3 months, like the whole 2 months thing sober, the whole like working on tech packs every day, working on music every day now, like I feel like I don't need to wake up early type shit, if that makes sense. Which is really bad, because it's really nice to be sleepy at 9 and 10 at night when all your friends are and family are, and then you all go to bed at the same time, rather like you wake up at 1, 2 in the afternoon, like, which I've been doing for 2.5 weeks now. And as soon as everyone's going to bed, your day's just starting. Really, my energy starts getting alive at 8 in the afternoon, 10. I can't, it's fucking shit, like, it's really bad, like. And what I am annoyed with myself with is like, the thing that's really shitty is like, I've been like not very consistent with the whole waking up early. Like, I really haven't. Like, it wasn't long ago when I was literally also waking up at 2 in the afternoon, And then like I think for like maybe 2.5 weeks I started waking up really early again, 7, 8, and then slowly it started to go to 9, 10, and then it just got really bad. But 100%, like, it's a shame because even if you're sober, when you go out to a birthday, like, you're still gonna come back late, and that's still gonna mess up your sleeping routine. But guys, I'm gonna socialize. I have to socialize. And obviously, like, the whole porn thing definitely messed up my sleep. Like trying to sustain from it from 1, 2 a.m. and then just giving in at 3, and then like from 3 a.m. like searching for that video till 4 a.m. like on some demon shit. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's not like affecting me or anything. Like if I did coke last night or like drank beer, I'd be contemplating whether I'm ever going to be successful. But I know like the frequency I'm working on now, I know I'm gonna get there now. But I still feel shitty. The whole waking up late thing is, and it's not even waking up late that makes me feel shitty. It's mainly like I said before, not going to bed when everyone else is going to bed. Like truly getting really sleepy and heavy eyes at 10, 11, and like whether you're at your friend's house and you're about to leave to go bed and he's about to go sleep, like that's a nice bonding connection, and I don't have that anymore, and it's quite fucking shit, like being the only one awake at 4 a.m, which, you know, it is what it is. But I did drink a coffee so that I could actually stay up until like 6, 7 to 8 to go to bed. So hopefully that works, and hopefully it doesn't backfire and I actually just stay up, because this has happened before where like it's backfired and I literally like end up going to bed again at 1 a.m. Like, I don't know, guys, I've got some man energy, but I've not been on NoFap. That usually only happens with NoFap. Like the energy on NoFap is crazy, and I've not been on NoFap really well. I've gone 2 days though. Just an update on this hat. So this is going to be coming out in like September or some shit, and I'm going to do it a slightly darker blue though, just because the darker blue is a lot nicer. Like this blue's fine, it's like a navy blue, do you know what I'm saying? But just one tint darker is gonna be way nicer, because the problem is with, okay, when you get like a normal like indigo navy blue, when you get like a basic indigo blue, they are good, but they can look cheap, and also over time it just goes purple. Rather, if you go like a deep sea blue and grey blue, I think it's called grey blue or some shit, like a dark grey blue, that shit is so beautiful, I can't lie. So we're gonna do a darker blue. I'm gonna just place the bulk on that darker blue because I've already got a sample of the darker blue, so I'll just place I don't need to make another sample for that. So that's gonna be cool to do. I'm gonna try set up some shoots. The thing that's the funnest thing with Lecrae is doing the shoots. That's like the funnest thing, but it's the hardest, because it's actually really hard to get models that match my vibe. And when they do match my vibe, they've got a modeling agency, and it's kind of difficult. But I guess what I can always do is just approach girls that are like short at house parties and events, because you know modeling agencies, they don't get short girls. So the short girls that have really pretty faces for caps, they're not going to be like, well, my modeling agency can't do it, because they're not in a modeling agency. Guys, look how much energy I've got for no sleep. I'm sorry, but I'm talking really well. It's the coffee, the drugs. But yeah, like, and that's also a good pickup, like start a game, like Riz game. Like, instead of going up to a girl and being like, hey, like, can I take you out for a drink, be like, hey, can I take you out for a photo shoot? But that doesn't work, because like it has to be sincere. Like if I'm gonna take a girl out on a photo shoot, it's gonna be a photo shoot. But I don't know, I feel like I do need to like step my confidence up with girls though, because I have fucking lost my Riz, I really have. And it's kind of like bugging me out, because it's going to the point where like I want to ask girls out and I don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, and that shit's like not good for me, because how am I then actually like gonna find my wife? I'm talking low because I get insecure about this conversation, do you know what I'm saying? Like, and I know everyone kind of goes through the same shit, but I feel like me in particular, like I'm definitely not like getting the action with girls, because one, I'm not choosing to, and two, I don't believe in myself at the moment with girls, do you know what I'm saying? but I'm also the guy that when I have epiphanies and just decide to do something, I do. I'm very stubborn like that. Like when I decide I'm not gonna do music, I don't do music. When I decide I'm gonna do a bunch of songs, I do a bunch of songs. When I decide I'm gonna do like bad clothes, I do. Same thing with the girls. If I decide, oh yeah, I'm just gonna go out and like get loads of numbers, I will do it, you know. But just, yeah. Guys, look at the sun again. Just taking the vibe. Look. You are just taking the vibe like this, honestly. Thursday is the new Friday apparently, and honestly, even though I don't go out anymore, I love being in the atmosphere of everyone's going out and getting ready. It's a beautiful frequency because everyone's happy, so you're getting in that happy mood. Whilst Mondays it could be challenging, but if you want to talk, if you want to go into the spiritual side of things, if you are already like if you work on your own frequency level, then you have this power where no one can mess up your vibe. So okay, as a quick example, and I want to go back into this conversation like better when I've had sleep. If you wake up at 7 a.m. and you're weak, you're sensitive to energy, when you wake up at 7 a.m. you're probably going to wake up really stressed and a little bit depressed, because that's when everyone else is waking up, and everyone else is waking up to go work and they don't want to go work. So what you'd have to do is wake up at 5 or 6 a.m. before everyone wakes up, or after, so 10 or 11. That's if your frequency is low. That's if your like energy is low type shit. But if your energy is high, that stuff doesn't affect you. Guys, let's say like, how many times have you been out, right, and like someone is just got a weird vibe and they genuinely just ruin your day or ruin you for a couple hours. They just make you feel off. That's because you're sensitive to people's energies. And that's like me. I'm very sensitive to people's energies, but it's not like extrovert or introvert, like where you are either one or not other. You literally can build, it's like a muscle with your energy. You can build a muscle. You can build this muscle with like, you can protect your energy and no one can come into your, because you've got like a bubble around you. And sometimes your energy is low and people can come in and they can completely mess you up, give you bad luck, you name it. Yeah, but that's all to do with like, in order to get that energy right, you need to know what works for you, because everyone's DNA is different. What works for me won't work for you. Like, it won't. Do you know what I'm saying? You need to figure out what makes you feel good in life and then go for that. And it can't be drugs, and it can't be any of that shit. Anything that makes you feel proud and makes you feel like the main character in life will give you untouchable energy. I will leave it as that. So anything that you do that makes you walk down the street and go, I'm the shit. Narcissistic, I know, but I'm the shit. Yeah, energy, like bad energy can't affect you on that, like at all, basically, at all. So that's some game for you, right? Anyway, I got the Burberry vintage shop find. It's a kids, that's why it's a bit small on me, but you know how we do it. Acne jeans, and then you got the Ons. It's all about personal style, guys, not fashion, remember that. I'm still trying to work that one out, because if I go with like loose fitting jeans, sometimes I feel more confident in certain situations, like, oh, I'm in trend with people won't think I'm weird. And sometimes it's like, oh my god, like I'm not standing out because I'm like the same as everyone. You know what I'm saying? It depends what mood you're in, guys. It really does. I'll be bugging out sometimes, and sometimes I'll be feeling like the shit, you know what I mean? That's as simple as it is. No one's a rock, you know, and no one's weak at the same time. We are weak and we are rocks, do you know what I mean? We're not just one. It's the balance, it's the left and right. We're left and right. Which, and then in a way you could say we're in extremes. We're not balanced. We're either left or right, do you know what I mean? So you never know.